OK Country. And as promised, just after 2 o'clock this afternoon, we've got Whey Jennings and his band, the UnWanted, in here with us in the studio. They're performing tonight at the Nevada Eagles Lodge for a benefit. So welcoming them into the studio. And how's it going this afternoon, guys?
How's it going? Pretty good, man. How you been?
Well, we're doing pretty good. Now, you guys are in town tonight. You're performing at the Nevada Eagles Lodge. It's a benefit, American Heart Association, Disabled and Mentally Challenged, and also the Max Bear Heart Fund. So tell us a little bit about Whey Jennings, the singer.
Oh, man, I just travel around like a traveling gypsy, man. Just putting on shows wherever I can put them on, you know. I'm more than happy to help with any kind of benefit, you know, to help anything like that. I lost my mother myself to cancer, so I do quite a few of those. So, but I'm just here to have a good time tonight, man. We're going to have a good time out there.
Well, of course, probably listeners that hadn't heard of you before, probably familiar with your last name, Waylon Jennings, grandfather. Tell us a little bit about growing up with that.
Oh, it's a big shadow. A pretty big boots to fill. I mean, I wouldn't even done this if it wasn't for my mother, because you got to be pretty good to top that, But I'm glad she put me out here to do it though. So.
And you probably, I guess, been around singing all your life. How early did you start? Maybe what kind of things did you do when you were, teenager or things like that?
Well, I really did perform a lot as a teenager. I got on stage with my grandfather a few times as a toddler, but then after I hit 13, I kind of went a different way with it. I kind of just steered away from the music industry. And then my mom's always pushed me to do it. I mean, because I've always sang to her and like with friends and stuff, but she made me promise to do this, so I did it.
Well, that's good, and it looks like you're off to a pretty good start getting a group together. Tell us about Whey Jennings and the UnWanted as a country music band. What do you guys sound like? What do you guys like to do?
Well, we sound amazing, and we like to be amazing. No, I got a real good lead guitar player here by the name of Cornell John, and I got a really solid bass player named Jack Stephen Dempsey, and a great drummer named Daniel John. And this is actually the first time in my career I've had a really solid band that's with me, So I'm really excited about it, really.
So, coming up tonight, you've got the benefit at the Eagles Lodge. They're just, we're finding out about Whey Jennings. You're talking, and they're going to hear you. We're going to play a couple of songs here real quick. What are people going to expect to hear tonight out at the Eagles Lodge from your group?
Well, they're going to hear a lot of my grandfather's music, a lot of my own music, a few covers from like Leonard Skinner, and but you're not going to hear none of them the way you've heard them before. So
all right.
Just come on out there. We're going to have a good time, I promise.
Little more country rock, a little more laid back country, or everything.
Well, my ballads are definitely ballads, and my rock is definitely rock. So, I mean, you can't really put me in a genre.
Okay, all right. And so we're going to let everyone get a little a taste of what's coming up tonight. You're going to perform a couple songs for us, and I'll let you kind of introduce each of them. We'll just knock off one here real quick, but tell us about the first song you're going to perform here.
Well, this first song I co-wrote on with a buddy of mine named Bo Chadley out in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's called Old Empty Bottles. And it's done real good for me, so I hope y'all enjoy it.
All right. Whey Jennings, Old Empty Bottles.
Old empty bottle for an old empty hole. Each one hides a memory behind 80 proof. And in the back roads of my mind, there's a trigger to pull. I can run for a long time, yeah, but my mind can't outrun you. It's the curse of the cowboy to feel lonely and dry. I may look like freedom, but my burdens inside. So I chase silver eagle and long for your pretty blue eyes. I can handle a long ride, yeah, but my mind can't outrun time. It's a song about dreaming. It's a song about you. 'Cause I've been sitting here drinking, writing songs about you. All about you.
All right, nice. Whey, Jennings and the UnWanted Old Empty Bottle. How long, when'd you write that?
About a year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago? And you, actually, you do have an acoustic CD out. Is that on that?
Yeah, you can find it on iTunes or on CD Baby. It's just under Whey Jennings Acoustic.
Whey Jennings Acoustic on iTunes. Again, just tuning in, Whey Jennings and his band, The UnWanted, in here with the studio with us this afternoon. They are performing tonight again at the Nevada Eagles Lodge. And coming up here, about another 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to give some listeners a chance to win our final 2 pair of tickets for the Eagles Lodge benefit tonight, going on with his band, Whey Jennings and the UnWanted. There's actually going on a baked potato dinner from 6 to 8 tonight. Fundraiser. Again, all the proceeds tonight are going to the American Heart Association, Disabled and Mentally Challenged, and also to the Max Bear Heart Fund. You guys going to chow down maybe on some baked potatoes later? Or?
Probably so. Not till after the show, though.
Yeah. All right, so next, moving on, you've got another song that you're going to play, and I think maybe a fairly newer song for you.
Yeah, this song is brand new. I just wrote it. This is the first time I performed it, really. But it's a good song. It's called Listen. It's about my childhood with my grandparents.
All right, so brand new single here from Whey Jennings and the UnWanted. This one is called Listen.
We're driven by the melody, vibrating through my family tree. We don't all listen to the same damn thing, but we listen. Yeah, we listen. I remember listening to Grandma speak late at night before we sleep. The words she spoke were great to me, so I'd listen, and I'm sure missing. I miss the words, I miss the sound. I sure wish they were still around. I hope they know the joy I found just listening, 'cause I'm sure missing. Listen. could hear her voice when I sleep. Just as I hear Grandpa sing. As clear as that old church bell rings. So I'll listen, 'cause I'm sure missing. Just listen. We're driven by the melody, vibrating through my family tree. We don't all listen to the same damn thing, but we listen.
All right, brand new music again. That is Whey Jennings in the UnWanted with your single Listen. You going to play both of those later tonight, or?
Yeah, along with a bunch of other rocked up tunes if you like.
Again, Whey Jennings and the UnWanted here in the studio with us this afternoon. Performing tonight, they're at the Nevada Eagles Lodge. Again, there is a baked potato bar, 6 to 8 p.m. I don't know, it sounds like these guys are a little bit, got some rock in them too, so I'm sure you're going to get some people dancing. Maybe go easy on the baked potatoes out there, or you're going to have you guys to deal with a little bit later on. But you guys starting about 8:30 till midnight or so tonight, just to, invite everyone out, come and have a good time with you guys, right?
Yep, definitely.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for taking your time. I know you said you made your way up here. Pretty nice weather. Where were you guys last night? New Mexico, or yesterday, I guess, maybe?
Yesterday I was in Texas, and I drove to New Mexico, picked up the band, and then drove all the way back to Wichita, Kansas, where we stayed last night. Woke up this morning and drove here.
And you actually slept through the winds, or did you still hear the winds a little?
We still heard them a little bit.
And I know we talked about that a little. It was windy here, but you went through and you told me through Oklahoma City, and they had they had like 50-mile-an-hour winds out there on the highway, and I know that's just in a car in 30 is enough, but driving down the interstate is a whole new story. Semis, out there flying past you. And,
yeah. Yeah, we about slapped a couple of them semis on the way by.
So you're here in Nevada tonight. I think you're kind of local tomorrow night somewhere over in Kansas,
Piqua,
I believe.
In Piqua, Kansas. Yeah.
Piqua, Kansas. What are you doing tomorrow night? Same type of show, same type of thing, or?
Well, tomorrow night is Knights of Columbus. It's a Knights of Columbus.
Knights of Columbus event.
Yeah, so they're having an event, so I'm going over there and doing that for them.
All right. Well, thank you for taking time out of your day and visiting with us and our listeners. And hope you guys have a good time here. Short stay in Nevada, but hope it's good the rest of the day. Got some great weather, and hopefully you'll have a good turnout tonight and have some fun here in town.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a blast.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm not all ballad.
All right, again, Whey Jennings and the UnWanted here in the studio with us this afternoon. We again thank them for dropping by. Again, you can check them out tonight, Whey Jennings and the UnWanted at the Eagles Lodge. They begin just after 8:30 tonight. They'll play till roughly right around midnight. If you'd like to go, maybe Sheena can answer the phone. We've got our last 2 pair of tickets. If you've heard enough out of Whey Jennings, don't have anything to do tonight, and you'd like to listen to some more, maybe non-ballads, later tonight, you can catch him at 8:30 at the Eagles Lodge. Give us a call, 667-2870 for those last couple of pair of tickets here on Double K Country.
Tired of high utility